Chapter 4, Working with External Partners. Alois, can private banks do all the digitalisation themselves internally, or do they need to work with the regtechs, the fintechs, the big techs in order to survive and to prosper in partnership?
I think when it comes to very key front office processes, you want to be unique. You want to build for your clients that might be different from the next firm over, right? And working with fintechs doesn't mean having everybody's standard solution. It just means that you have smart partners that actually can get you there where you need to get to. Right? And so I think what we also see is we see a separation of front office innovation that's much more agile and back office that's much more stable.
We have some voices saying, look, you need big scale to survive. You need to be one of the giants. But there's others saying, you can be small, you can be a boutique, you can combine platforms and use these other banks' platforms and still do well. Where does the reality lie?
It's not about the gigascale, especially not in wealth management. It's the automation and to enable the client-facing processes to be extremely smooth.
I think it's whether you want to go fast or not. And if you want to build it fast, you need to collaborate. You cannot do everything in-house.
And Mohammed, you've been involved in this collaboration with an external technology partner to launch your Coots Connect networking site. What sort of challenges did you experience with this approach and developing this joint project with an external party?
Our core competency is not writing software, and it's not developing algorithms, and it's not putting a word digitization. It's actually client relationship. And so we start at client relationship, and anyone that can enhance us and allow us to enable that conversation and that relationship to get deeper, we absolutely work with. The challenge for younger, smaller fintech companies working with us is scale, robustness, is continuity, is governance, but also sharing of our culture and our values. So we want them to succeed, and we want to work with them. But if they don't hit certain criteria, we will find it very tough to work with them, irrespective of how smart the algorithm is or how smart that fintech solution is.
One of the things I think that is interesting about the whole idea of digitalization and banking and wealth management is in the US and globally, the average age of a financial advisor is around 55 years old. And millennials, whether we like them or not, seem to be changing jobs a little more frequently in that generation than we are. The last statistic I read was that they changed jobs, probably 17 jobs in their lifetime. And I think having a better and different and digital work experience, having tools that they are familiar with and comfortable with, can help all of these banks, wealth management firms, really recruit the best in class and keep the best in class people, because the work environment changes. And that is really key to people entering these professions as never before.